I mean, we're all deeper, more complex beings going through this journey than the medical world is often able to acknowledge. And the people that looked at me as a spiritual being, even people, there was someone who gave me a CD of Christian music. And I don't identify as Christian, but they were saying, I know this is a spiritual journey you're having in the middle of this. And I listened to that CD so much that summer because someone was saying, I see you as a spiritual person. And I think one of the things that is wonderful about being a chaplain is it's one of the last professions where you don't have to meet quotas for how many people you see per hour, and you don't have quite as much charting and paperwork, and you're allowed to sit, and you're allowed to bear witness and to approach someone, whatever else is going on, as a spiritual being. And people crave that. I mean, it has nothing to do with religion most of the time, but it's seeing them in the middle of that clinical hospital environment as a deep, soulful being who's wrestling with these questions in ways that are far richer and more complicated than managing the physical illness. So, I think there's, in a world that's constantly trying to gloss over and be on the surface and take us away from that, I think the spiritual life is one of the biggest antidotes we have to a lot of what makes us feel kind of homeless in the world and in our in our bodies, and we need that. So it's been a chance for me to practice that and to to keep in mind the things that had touched me so deeply when other people were able to sit with me and try to cultivate that, try to give back a little bit of that.